Hi, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss an academic task one. This is a multiple pie charts. We have 6 different pie charts here, which depicts the usage of water, the rate of water which is used for different purposes, for 3 different purposes, that is industrial use, agricultural use, and domestic use in 6 regions of the world. So we don't have a time frame. This is static data. We don't have a time frame. We don't have any change here. We are just presenting the status as it is. North America, this is the situation, while in South America, this is the situation. This is the way we need to present. So we don't have increased or decreased or remain constant. So no such change phrases can be used in a static data. This is a static data. And the tense that we have to use here is simple present tense. We cannot use a past tense because it's not representing a past time frame and it is not representing a future time frame. So this is what we have analyzed in the beginning when we have seen this particular picture. It is the percentage of water which is used for different purposes in 6 areas of the world. So it's an estimation, and you can see out of the total use of water, in most of the regions, they are using the most use, the biggest use, the highest use is for agriculture or irrigation purpose. So except Europe, except in the Europe and the North America, where most of the water is used for industrial purpose. So there also we can say a considerable proportion of water is used for agricultural purpose, but you know that the lion's share of the water in North America and Europe is used for industries. So what we can see, one more exception is that the second most usage of water in countries other than North America and Europe is domestic use. It is same in South America, Africa, and Central Asia. But in Southeast Asia, you can see the domestic use is less than the industrial use. There, the industrial use is the second position. So this is the thing here. So for 3 things that you can see, you can note here. The first thing is most of the regions use majority of their water in the field of agriculture for irrigation purposes or something. And the exception is North America and Europe, where the majority of the water is used for industries. This is the first visible data what we can see. The second visible data what we can see is the second use is domestic in countries here in Africa, here in Central Asia, here in South America. But it is not the case in Southeast Asia. In Southeast Asia, it is more in industries rather than this thing. Now, I can say industries, the rest, it's very clear that in these regions, the rest of the water goes for industrial use. So if I have said the data of these 4 regions, agriculture is over, domestic is over, then what is left? Industrial. So if I say this is 80%, sorry, this is 80% and this is just 15%, I can naturally understand that this is the rest is for industrial, because we do have three sectors only here. Now, we don't need to mention it again. Now, what we can see in North America and Europe is that the agricultural sector, the second most water usage goes to the agricultural sector. So 33 and 39 39 and 32 percentage. And the next is for the domestic purpose. So we can present the data in two ways. You can give a clear-cut introduction and overview, and after that you can write three particular paragraphs. The first paragraph for industry, the second paragraph for agriculture, third paragraph for domestic use, or first agriculture, second industry, third domestic. So you can go with that format. The second format is that you can go with the regions: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Central Asia, Southeast Asia. Most of the students don't go with that because you know that you have to write more words there. But we are going to select based on the usage. We have the third format. The third format is based on the usage: most usage, second usage, and the least usage. So this is the pattern. So three particular ways we can present this particular task one. One is based on agriculture. You give one paragraph for agriculture, one paragraph for industries, and one paragraph for domestic. This is the first format. The second is based on the continents or based on the regions: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia. The third, which we are going to do, is that based on the majority, the first most usage is for agriculture in most of the countries, except in North America, Europe. The second usage in these countries are for domestic, except in Southeast Asia. And then we can say in agriculture, North America and Europe use this thing. Then here I can use in agriculture too. If I need, I can say about the industrial usage here too. But it's understood. This is the way that we are going to present. Let's see the presentation here. So we have written the introduction here. The information on the proportion of water usage in three sectors among 6 areas of the world is depicted in the given pie charts. There are 6 pie charts, and each pie chart shows the water usage in each region. Now, the second thing, in general, the overview. In most countries, in general, in most countries, I can have a comma there. The lion's share of water is used for agriculture, whereas in North America and Europe, it is for industrial use. So you can see majority of the countries, the lion's share of water is used for agriculture, whereas in North America and Europe, it is for industrial use. Now, as per the charts, out of the total consumption, the percentage of water used for irrigation in areas other than Europe and North America ranges between 71 and 88%. Now, the percentage of water used for irrigation, that is agriculture, in areas other than Europe and North America. So we have a range that is the lowest range is 71%, that is here, and the highest range is 88. This is the range here. Other than North America and Europe, this is the range of water share which is used in these regions. Now, the second major usage of water in these areas was to meet the domestic needs, and this range from 7% to 19%. You can see the domestic use, it's from 7% to 19% in these regions. But there is an exception in Southeast Asia that is mentioned clearly. However, Southeast Asia is an exception in this group where the water consumption is more in industry. It's given in bracket 12% than in houses. Now we have said that. Now let's go ahead with the water usage of Europe and North America, where we have given as an exception. So in the overview, we have given this as an exception. So here the lion's share of water is for agriculture. Here we have used in most of the countries, the data is given. Now the exception North America and Europe is given in another paragraph. 2 sentences are there. Turning to Europe and North America, the highest demand of water is in the industries. That industries, you can see the most of the water used there. Out of the total usage, that's something very clear here. I just need you to focus on this thing. In both the cases, we have seen out of the total consumption, out of the total usage. So we have started two specific paragraph. In both the paragraph, you have to say from where the water is consumed. So where the share is going, from where the share is going, out of the total water consumed, this is the share. Out of the total consumption, out of the total usage. So turning to Europe and North America, the highest demand of water is in the industry. Out of the total usage, the demand of these regions is 50, 53, and 48 respectively. Okay. When around 32 and 39% of water is used for agriculture, the average domestic use of water in these areas is 14%. So now we have completed this thing. So we have grouped the data to two specific paragraphs. In the first paragraph, we have said about the areas where we consume agriculture, water most for agriculture. In the second paragraph, we have given data of North America and Europe, where the water usage is most for industries. So this is what we have seen here. Thank you.